But the benefit for Kerry is that they've so many good forwards in that full forward line. When you look at Paul Ganey, he's really back in form, and Killian Spillane was really, really sharp 2 weeks ago against Donegal.
Well, a Longford man, Fergal Kelly, is our match referee. He has us up and running. And Adrian Spillane, the brother of Killian, immediately into the game. And Kerry looking to get on the front foot as early as they possibly can, and just maybe get a couple of opening settling scores. You would imagine they will dominate the ball. How much is left in the Meath spirit and the mindset that has seen them go close to both Donegal and Mayo for much of their Super 8 ties against them. Stephen O'Brien looking to muscle his way beyond the tackle of Gavin McCoy, and he's won an early free in.
Sean O'Shea will have an opportunity at this one. It's noticeable that the wind is in Kerry's faces in this first half, and it's kind of coming diagonally maybe towards where Sean O'Shea is about to take this free from, but he's an excellent free taker.
9th championship meeting between these two counties. Kerry have 6 wins to Meath's 2. And the young man from Kenmare has kicked 24 points already in this year's championship. Looks likely to be 25, and he has caught that right on the money with the instep of that right boot, and that is the perfect start for Kerry.
Tricky enough with the wind, but he slotted home really, really well. For such a slight player, he's got excellent distance in his kicks, both off the ground and from his hands.
Marcus Brennan's first kick-out option was to go short to Brian Menton. Middle ball nicely picked up by Brian McMahon, and here come Meath now. Chasing back was Gavin White on the run of Donald Keoghan. Meath looking for an equaliser, and it's been a bright start to this game. Meath level already. Brian McMahon knows where the posts are, and he called that one in very nicely.
Really good work by Meath. He came across and showed good composure to take the extra play and slotted it over. Really good finish. Used the wind to his advantage there.
There's Paul Murphy, one of 4 players in this starting 15 that are the links back to the last All-Ireland winning Kerry team of 2014. That's Gavin Crowley. The free taken by O'Shea. Ganey trying to come out and win it. And it's been picked up by Crowley again. Now Murphy. Micheál Burns in instead of Clifford. A real sharpshooter himself, helping Crokes to another All-Ireland final appearance earlier this year. Little turn, and it's a good block down, but it's not enough to keep the ball from heading towards the post. He's one from place balls, and Sean O'Shea has Kerry back in front.
You see the understanding there between David Moore, and he slots a little ball in front of O'Shea, and he knows what to do even on the full forward line. Turns onto a stronger foot, and a great finish.
Well, barely 3 minutes in, 3 scores on the board. Let's hope this sort of run rate continues. Again, they're short to Seamus Lavin. Kerry do try and press up on them, but Meath are finding the little bits of space.
Marcus Brennan is making his championship debut at the age of 34, and from what I've heard about him, he is a very good shot stopper, but all his kickouts, or most of the kickouts, will go short. And if Kerry are to put the sort of pressure they put on a Mayo kickout a couple of weeks ago, it may be difficult for Meath in the rest of this game.
An early ball in from Brian Menton. There was a hopeful look from Shane Walsh out towards the referee, hoping he might hear a whistle, but here's Shane Ryan. A man almost 10 years younger, over 10 years younger than his opposite number, Marcus Brennan. Shawnee O'Shea on the move again. He's been tracked by Pádraig Harran, who is not getting close enough to him at the moment. Micheál Burns, now O'Shea. Back to Murphy. Meath are leaving 2 men inside. 13 behind the ball. This is Spillane for Murphy again. The man from Rathmore trying to guide one in towards Burns. And that will be a Kerry line ball.
Conor McGill there at full back for Meath is having a good year. Closed quickly on that ball, punched it out for sideline.
Good tackle from Brian Menton there. And he releases it early. Run forward from Donald Keoghan. Also on the move is Killian O'Sullivan. And Keoghan turns back in search of Shane McEntee. Out in front was Tadhg Morley, but the bank deceived him. And he'd been thankful for the close proximity of Tom O'Sullivan.
It's noticeable in these early stages that Kerry are at times persistent with keeping the 5 forwards up front. They've only named 5 forwards, with Gavin White much more comfortable in the half-back line.
Moore seeing the run inside of Killian Spillane. 3 points for play against Donegal. Moore was missing that day. He's in the thick of it already here. Looking to make it a 2-point lead. David Moore, and it's a well-worked score for Kerry. And the man who made his debut a full 11 years ago, fully fit, and looking to lead Kerry into the last four.
Picking right up where he left off against his excellent performance against Mayo. We all know the football ability he has there, and those sort of points are easy ones for his part.
McGill caught possession up there. A sigh of relief, I'm sure, for him as he hears the referee's whistle go.
Third kick out from Marcus Brennan that's gone really short, like it's not going beyond the 21 here, and Kerry will really put the squeeze on.
Yeah, Kerry will look to turn them over as high up the field as they can. A little nudge in the back there of Cillian O'Sullivan by Bruno Bugli. He has plenty of championship experience coming in for Shane Enright. Here's Seamus Lavin in his 4th season. McEntee. And it's rather pedestrian for me. They're an awful long way from threatening the Kerry goal. Moran can't make the tackle. Burns getting involved as well. Kerry, as you've been describing, Billy Joe, looking for that turnover, and they've taken it. Forward by Moore towards Stephen O'Brien. And he's been dragged down. And Meath look a little bit under the cosh already.
Excellent tackling from Meath there. I'm sure the work that Donny Buckley as a coach is doing with them. An excellent tackle coach. You see the discipline, not giving the ball away, and it's Dave Moran that picks it up and creates the attack for Kerry.
Another agricultural challenge from the Meath fullback Conor McGill. Shawnee O'Shea opting against a rather ambitious effort from the sideline. They work it short. Gets back onto his more favoured right foot. It's looking very easy at the moment, and Kerry have started this game with a real sense of professionalism about them.
Yeah, again, O'Shea shows the patience and the game intelligence that he has to manoeuvre back inside onto his right foot and slot it over. But you're right, David, Meath really need to step up the intensity levels here.
First time Brennan has gone long. Might be the last. Easily won by Kerry around the middle. Moore couldn't quite lick up at O'Brien. He's been watched by Shane Gallagher. Fans would have been so hopeful that come this final round of fixtures they would have had one win under their belts, albeit in a very tough group. They've achieved their target of promotion to Division 1 after such a long wait for that. Got to a Leinster final and the Super 8. It's been a very good year. They might have a chance here though. Surely that's a foul by Murphy. A little tug on the jersey. And that was certainly a goal opportunity before Paul Murphy intervened.
Kerry defenders have misjudged a couple of those long balls, and Walsh goes upward here and doesn't really get not and it looks, yeah, there's definite contact there, and it's the right decision, spot on. Yes, Paul Murphy's there. He just has too much of the jersey, and Shane Walsh now has an opportunity to tap over an easy free to get him started.
Cillian O'Sullivan was in asking the referee why there wasn't a card, or perhaps even a black card, but just a free in it was, and the deficit is now 2. And by Shane Ryan from Moore. Clean take by Moore, and what an option it is for the Kerry goalkeeper to have Moore and back around the middle. O'Shea available again, always on the move. Carries the ball so effortlessly. Close control, good awareness as well. Out to Spillane. Son of the Kerry great Tom Spillane, and of course nephew of Pat and Mick. And he can show that whatever they could have done there, he can also do. Lovely score with the instep. And he continues his run of form, having broken into the team last time out.
Change of pace here is critical to turn inside on his left foot, and once he gets that space, he only has one thing on his mind: really good left-footed shot.
Here's Moran again. The Kerry lead is 3. Paul Gainey very deep, inviting Tadhg Morley forward. Gainey now again in a position to receive it. O'Brien. Little clip ball over the top and all the way through to Marcus Brennan. Well, they're really short of a link man in that middle third at the moment, Meath. Someone to help them leave the defensive area and get it forward. It's a longer ball through. Well full. Thomas O'Reilly trying to get away from Todd Moore. O'Reilly still going. Hand in the air from O'Sullivan. He's almost through and goal. Was he brought down there? Referee not interested. Kerry have coughed it up, and that will be a free in the foul by Gavin Crowley. But that was an interesting moment, Billy Joe, was Killian O'Sullivan, who's really purposeful when he's got the ball under his arm like that.
Thomas O'Reilly does really well. Well, that's the foul which I think no one can have any problems with on Ethan Devine, where Gavin Crowley got a bad hand pass, but I think it was Thomas O'Reilly that did really well to put Killian O'Sullivan in. But I don't think it was a penalty. I think it was the correct decision, and I think he was looking for it.
Shane Walsh will have an opportunity to kick his second. And that's exactly what he has done. So 2 between them, 11 minutes in. Let's go pick side and get the thoughts of Marty Clark.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. Just a very interesting one. We know the Kerry zone, it's such effect against Mayo, but it's very interesting when they're zoning from the kick out. Even if they lose it, they're keeping the men up there and pressurising the ball when it's in play, not retreating as we see other teams do.
Thanks, Marty. Here come Meath again. A curling effort from Thomas O'Reilly. He has caught that right as he would have hoped. That's a lovely strike from him. And it's a couple in a row for Meath, and the lead is down to 1.
A couple of moments ago he did really well here. He gets possession in bit of space, thinks about it, and makes the right decision. Really good right-footed shot. And that'll give him loads of confidence coming back into the team.
Another turnover off a Kerry kick-out. And Meath coming through again, and there might be a goal on here. Still not cleared, and it's blocked away in the end. Kerry have survived a situation entirely of their own making. And they look a little nervy all of a sudden, after such a composed start to the game. Here's Darragh Campion, off his left foot. Campion curling it, brought back into the team this evening. He gets his second point of this year's championship. Just his first season, made his debut against Carlow. And what a turnaround that is, Billy Joe. 3 in a row.
Again, Darragh Campion finds himself in space, backs himself on a good left-footed shot. And the Kerry full back line have been quite ponderous and nervous in these early stages, and it's an opportunity for Meath to keep the ball in there.
Just to confirm that Gavin Crowley was booked for that foul earlier on, as Killian O'Sullivan looks for one, and Monalve man has just pulled that to the right and wide. That is the first wide of the game. 13 minutes in and 10 scores into it. That's 4 kickouts in a row now, Billy Joe, that Kerry have lost.
Really encouraging for Meath these last couple of minutes, because the early stages of the game it looked ominous with the way Kerry were playing. But they're being brave. They're pushing bodies high up the field and putting pressure on this Kerry full back line and on Shane Ryan in the goals. And that's the right thing to do when you've got the wind at your back.
Kerry went short again. Killian O'Sullivan wasn't far away from intervening again. Kerry just need to settle themselves. Here's Tadhg Morley. The Temple No Club and the Spillans fan. Murphy almost turned over by the retreating Brian McMahon, who has won a long ball for his side. And now the Meath crowd are starting to get into this game. Meath have the potential to make things very awkward for Kerry tonight.
They've shown in the last couple of weeks against Mayo and against Donegal, where they've had periods of pressure. For them, the has been turning that pressure into scores. I think it's very positive that 2 players brought back into the team, Thomas O'Reilly and Darragh Campion, have got on the scoreboard early, and it looked very sharp.
More. Here's Murphy. Feed one inside to Gainey. Oh, Gainey's turned his man very well, easily around McGill. Goal chance for Gainey, he's pushed it wide. Well, Conor McGill has been given a torrid time in the opening quarter of an hour of this game, and Gainey left him in his wake there.
Great play by Gainey. Shows left, goes right. Conor McGill ends up on the ground. Usually, Paul Gainey shows more composure and maybe could have played the ball across the goal for a palm into the net at an earlier stage.
That's a big turnover from Brian O'Buglean. Inside to Gainey again. When he go for the point this time, O'Buglean has continued his run. He's still going, O'Buglean. And that is the back of the net. Wicked with a wing back coming forward. Now that is a real settler now for Kerry, who have been run ragged over the last 5 minutes or so.
Again, he does the right thing, puts it to the man with momentum. It's good play by Begley to move right. Probably foul, could possibly be in a penalty. Didn't look for it, got up and kept it low under Marcus Brennan. Good finish.
Begley gets his first championship goal. Danced back to his feet, off his knees, and having conceded 3 in a row, Kerry are back into a 3-point lead. How much will such moments cause Meath to lose heart? Another long kick-out won by Kerry. Both sides struggling on their kick-outs. Gainey, and Paul Gainey has kicked it to the right and wide.
Meath struggling on the long kick-outs in particular there. Gavin White was in an acre space on his own to pick up that break and create another attack for Kerry.
Well, they go with the short ball again, but it's a greasy ball. It's been raining heavily since about 3:30, 4 o'clock. And they look very nervous, the Meath full back line, as they try and bring that ball away. Sides level over in Castlebar. 3 points apiece between Mayo and Donegal. Here's Cillian O'Sullivan. Couldn't hold on to that. Trying to get after this Darragh Campion. And Murphy is fouled by the onrushing Thomas O'Reilly. Moore arrowing that ball out to Micheál Burns. He's a real speedster with the ball. Cuts inside McMahon. 2 hops has the referee. 3 out for me.
Yeah, excellent pass by David Moore to put him in the space initially, and Micheál Burns would have hoped he could have done better with that. He kind of got caught in 2 minds whether he'd take his man on.
Brennan goes wide this time to Pádraig Harnan. He's into his 7th season with the Meath team. He's one of the most experienced players in this panel. Here's McGill. McGill is not having a pleasant evening. The 3rd time tonight he's made a mistake, Billy Joe, and has been thankful to hear a whistle.
With a change in goalkeeper, and you know, Andrew Colgan has a much longer kick out. There's much more onus on the Meath full backline, who performed well throughout the season to bring out the ball, and it's something that they're not comfortable with, because often Marcus Brennan is getting the ball into their hands, and it's their mistakes that's coughing up the ball.
Laid off by Menton. The outside of the boot from Campion. That's a lovely pass inside, but Shane Walsh and Jason Foley for company. But all in all, it's been a very good game so far. Murphy across to Stephen O'Brien. He's got some open field to run into. Here's Murphy. Murphy trying to go through the wall as opposed to around it. No shooting room for Gainey. And Meath can bring it away. They're certainly competing, aren't they?
Definitely. Conor McGill there at times has found himself as a sweeper as he's not chasing the ball out the field, but it was his initial strong tackle that stopped Kerry's momentum.
Shane Walsh, it's 2-on-2 inside, a lot of space in front of the inside forwards. Here's O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan looking for a crucial Meath score, but he lost his composure, and he has yet to open his account tonight.
Yeah, Cillian O'Sullivan very dangerous running with the ball there, but on his weaker right foot just couldn't wrap his foot around it enough to bring it back in.
Gavin White, another member of the Dr. Crokes contingent in this Kerry side. Out to Sean O'Shea. Spillane. O'Brien on the move, surrounded by Meath defenders. Spillane still there in support. Now White. And White is taking too much out of that.
Again, competitive, good defending from Meath. Brian McMahon there comes back from the centre-half forward position to show discipline in his tackle to create that turnover foul for his defenders.
Hard. Put one into the path of Thomas O'Reilly, who wasn't sure for a moment whether he was the intended target for that ball. Keeping his cool is Tadhg Morley. And this is Tom O'Sullivan. from Dingle, who got a very good goal in the Munster final win over Cork. Adrian Spillane. And now the goal scorer, 3-0, Bugli.
I think the movement in the Kerry forward line from our vantage point here is very interesting. If you look at Sean O'Shea now, who normally plays in the half forward line, is a great worker. He's playing at full forward, and we've seen earlier stages that Gainey has come out, and it's really made it very difficult for whoever's been sweeper for Meath. At the minute it's Pádraig Harnan, and at times it has been Conor McGill.
Killian Spillane. Our Kerry forward line we're watching here, shorn of the services of David Clifford, who is on the bench, but you would imagine you'll be lucky to see him in action tonight. Didn't take much of a part in the warm-up. It's clearly an issue of some description. Tom O'Sullivan. Easily going beyond Shane Walsh, who's tracked the run of O'Sullivan, but not very well, and it's a missed control in the end that sees Meath come away with the ball. Harnan.
Tom O'Sullivan in those positions is usually confident enough to take a shot with his left foot, but just indecisive there.
Ball well won by O'Reilly. Back from McEntee. And now Keoghan. Ethan Devine, one of the new faces in this Meath side, made his debut in the Leinster Championship win over Carlow. For me, then Devine. Harnan again. Got a call on the shoulder from Lavin. Now O'Reilly. Fouled by Gavin White. And immediately they're looking inside. They put some really good ball in. Here's Brian McMahon. Lovely dummy solo back onto his left foot. That's a quality score for Brian McMahon. And Meath get their first score for almost 10 minutes. And the lead is down to 2.
Yeah, Brian McMahon there showing all his cleverness, used to playing in the full forward line, wins it, jinks back onto his weaker foot, and a controlled finish, and really good play from him, he's playing very well. Just a couple of moments ago he'd made a good intervention in the defensive ground, but there you see his ability as a forward.
Well, that's gone a long way. Might even skid through to Shane McEntee, who was brave, as was Adrian Spillane. That was a real 50-50. Killian O'Sullivan. Meath need to carry that ball, no better man than he to do so. They've gone a long way through. What a goal that is! Brilliant finish from Campion, and Meath lead this game.
Brilliant play by Killian O'Sullivan. That's what he wants to do, running at pace with pace and power. Finds a good hand pass, and what composure by Campion to go around the defender from a tight angle, slots it into the back of an empty net. Brilliant football from Meath.
Well, there are goal opportunities out there for Meath if they're willing to hold on to it and just take their time in laying off that final ball. That's a big moment in the game. Let's go pitch side and get the thoughts of Marty Clark.
Yeah, massive score in the game. Just the significance of the breeze down here at pitch side. It's very important that Meath get the next couple of scores as well. It's getting stronger and stronger. Shane Ryan on the kickouts, he's having difficulty facing the breeze. It's coming right at him. Kerry will have it in the second half, but Meath are able to squeeze right up and really use that long ball inside. But this breeze will have a significant impact as the game goes on.
Thank you, Marty. Meath have made a change. Thomas McGovern has been brought in by Andy McEntee. As Kerry look to equalise here, coming onto it is Adrian Spillane. Feeds it inside to his younger brother. And Killian on the turn, miscues that. Kerry second wide.
Yeah, he showing his inexperience there. He probably could have taken another step and got a bit more power in that shot. Good play by Killian Spillane. But a real opportunity for Meath here now to try and get the play down the other end, because when they've been able to pin Kerry in, they've had success. Their difficulty has been getting out of their own half.
Now have opened up a 2-point lead over Donegal in the first half in Castlebar. Meath leading for the first time in this game. And they've taken too much out of that. Gavin McCoy. And they've been on the verge of doing that multiple times in this first half, and this is an opportunity for Seanie O'Shea to draw the sides level.
shows some indecision there, and Sean O'Shea has an opportunity. But again, you see Cillian O'Sullivan, that power that he has as a ball carrier facing, finds the good pass, and it's really impressive the composure Campion shows there to slot it home with Shane Ryan advancing out onto him.
His first championship goal, the man from screen, looked like he'd been doing that for years, as Sean O'Shea makes no mistake, and we're level again. O'Shea's fourth. The two managers, Andy McEntee must be delighted by the character he's had of Sean in this first half. Brennan goes long. Banks beats O'Sullivan and was collected by White. Here's Moore for Gainey. McGill comes out to meet him, and he's beaten by him again. He's in all sorts of trouble, the Meath fullback. Gainey has... Well, the umpires converse, and they've decided that is a score. I think that was the right call. We had a pretty good view of it here. But they've a big problem at number 3, Meath.
Yeah, McGill came in for the tackle there when he should have showed more patience. Gainey slipped inside him and he accelerated away from him, and he just crept it inside the left-hand post.
So 2 in a row for Kerry, and they're back in front. This is how things are shaping up at the moment in Group 1. Kerry leading this game, and they will go through on 5 points, but they are not exactly cruising in this first half. And just to clarify things, if Mayo were to win at home to Donegal by a single point and Meath beat Kerry by 2, well, then the calculators really would have to come out, because heading into tonight's game, but Kerry and Donegal had scored the exact same number of points. That's been well won by the goal scorer, Derek Campion. Now Harner
Flicked it beautifully into a bit of space for himself. Really, really clever play.
Open Devine. Space for Devine to pick a score, and he has not managed to do so. Poor wide for Meath. And the man from the Nafina club here in Meath. That's the third of the game for them.
Yeah, big opportunity for Meath. They're running into space. They've shown some good composure the last couple of attacks they've had. You have to be impressed with the way they've responded each time they've gone 2 or 3 points down. But they have to keep these concentration levels up.
Gavin White. It's all an attack for both teams here. Gainey. Picked up by O'Shea. Always knows when there's time to take an extra second to compose himself, but just pulled that one slightly.
You're right, David. He took that extra second. He had that time. He'd be really disappointed with that, because normally in that situation, 28, 29 meters out, he slots those over.
And Peter Keane will certainly know his side are in a game now. He said to me before the game they wouldn't be worried about what's happening in Castlebar. I'll take him at his word, but that might change. Now leading by 3 now. Here's O'Sullivan. Turns and fires one low. 2-on-2 inside. And Meath have managed to win it, and the guys have shown Walsh. Walsh, lovely dummy, and Walsh puts it over the bar. There was an option of O'Reilly outside him.
Walsh shows great strength to bring the ball down, and in this situation here in the tussle, he shows composure to bounce it. Maybe at that opportunity he could have slipped it to his right or kept it on the ground, maybe with a better chance of going back in it, but good play by him.
Well, Cork in particular, Billy Joe, exposed a rather soft underbelly in that Kerry full back line, and Meath are doing likewise.
And it's that direct ball into the full forward line that has caused Kerry problems all throughout this first half. Even those early stages, there was some indecision on hopping balls.
Here's Cillian Spillane, opts to go with the fist, and he has fisted that one wide. Oh, it's a poor kick out from Brennan, straight to Stephen O'Brien. Can Meath survive it? Chasing it down is Thomas McGovern. Up against Micheál Burns, who was strong. Held off McGovern. Inside it goes to O'Shea. And now O'Brien, who initially forced the turnover, and he's kicked it over the bar. Stephen O'Brien with his 9th point of this year's championship.
Stephen O'Brien's a very important player for Kerry. Great direct runner with the ball. He shows the right position there, and the right decision is that quick snapshot. And he slots it over with his left foot.
Not surprisingly, Brennan goes long this time. Somehow managed to find O'Sullivan. In towards Shane Walsh again. He's getting on plenty of ball, and that delivery is of a decent quality. Bruno Bugli wins the free. Well, there's been a huge moment in the game in Castlebar between Mayo and Donegal, and it's a Mayo goal, and they are taking control over in McHale Park.
10 max, 9, 8 on.
So it leaves Donegal in a real bit of bother now, trailing by 6.
3.
And from Kerry's
2,
point of view, even
1.
if Meath were to upset them, a heavy Donegal defeat, and Kerry will go through regardless, albeit in second place.
And I think with Dublin looming on the other side, in the other group, I think it'll be Kerry should and prioritise getting their victory here today, because it's vitally important to avoid Dublin at this stage, I would imagine.
Gavin Crowley is down. Given the side of Tyrone have picked for tomorrow's game against Dublin, making 15 changes in total. You would expect a win for the All-Ireland champions, so that's something Kerry need to be cognizant of here. And this was just the injury. Oh, that's an unfortunate blow off the hip of Cillian O'Sullivan to the head of Gavin Crowley.
Totally accidental, just both players showing bravery, and hopefully Gavin Crowley's not concussed, but it's very, very sore bang there to his head.
Kerry have made a change in the attack, and it's a bit harsh on Micheál Burns, I think. Billy Joe, Darragh Moynihan coming in for him, just 31 minutes in.
Well, Kerry have that strength and depth. Peter Keane will not be happy that they probably haven't been playing as well as he would like them to play. And when you have that strength and depth, you go and use it, particularly with the amount of subs you can use now.
So Micheál Burns not looking overly impressed by that decision. Darragh Moynihan comes in. And Gavin Crowley looks like he's going to continue. That was a significant blow to the head he received, as Andy McEntee looks on. He's had plenty to say for himself to the fourth official, we believe, in the recent minutes. And Gavin Crowley staying on, and it's an interesting one, Billy Joe. If this was another code, there's no way he would be on the field for the next 10 minutes.
Well, the Kerry medical team have to be absolutely sure that he's safe. It's safe for him to continue. So I'm glad that they took their time, but maybe you should go the real safe side. You'd be to take him off for a period of time.
Absolutely. Well, there should be a 10-minute window in which he can be assessed. He does look fine though, and he's joined this Kerry attack, but the ball not finding its way to it. 2.5 minutes left in a really good first half. Moran. Harnan all over him. Moran almost forced into a turnover. Macton a bit too enthusiastic in his challenge there, and Adrian Spillane. Crowley. Right side of the boot, in towards Cillian Spillane. But he was a little misdirected, and that's a foul on Gavin McCoy.
The slippery surface, it's making it very difficult for handling. We've seen a lot of handling errors in these last couple of moments.
This is McCoy again. First championship campaign for him. He's been pretty good too. Here's O'Sullivan.
Generally, defensively, Meath have been particularly impressive. Seamus Lavin has been excellent from any of the games that I've seen. And it's about adding that attacking threat that was required. And that's something they have to do looking forward for next year. And you have to be encouraged with what we've seen in the first half and some of the play from Campion and Brian McMahon.
3 added.
3 additional minutes at the end of this first half. Interesting, Paul Murphy has just dropped a bit deeper to try and make it 3-on-2 whenever Meath are coming forward.
By 3 or 7 break,
because there's been 30-40 metres in front of the 2 inside Meath forwards in this first half.
And you're talking about young
Sky
forwards,
TX
and not the direct route to Shane
by
Welch coming into the game and being able to win some of those 50-50 balls.
Adrian Spillane trying to work a shooting position. And a chance for Tom O'Sullivan, who always knows where the posts are. That's a lovely strike from the cornerback.
Yeah, really, really good left foot, high skill level, comfortable playing the half.
Sky TX ball.
Comes across on the loop there like a good forward, takes his time and slots it over.
That's 1-3 in this year's championship for the young Dingle defender. Kerry back into a 2-point lead. Here's Brennan.
High maintenance ball there.
Either shown when they run at Kerry, there's space to be found. Again, Murphy trying to sweep in front, and that is a change that Peter Keane has
standing
made.
by for a break, please.
Thank you. Murphy in the exact right position there to pick it up and create a counter-attack. And Stephen O'Brien now on the ball. You know how quickly you can change things from defence to attack.
20 seconds, yeah.
That low forward running gait of Stephen O'Brien, he's so difficult to stop, almost like a downhill skier at times, the way he weaves left and right. There's Gavin White.
Stephen O'Brien, he might not look as elegant as a David Moran on the ball, but he's very effective and has a real high skill level to add to that pace and power that he has.
This is proven with the precision which he hit that pass in towards Killian Spillane. Excellent from O'Brien and a cracking finish from Killian Spillane.
Yeah, brilliant pass in by O'Brien, and it's Sean O'Shea with a quick over-the-head hand pass, finds Killian Spillane in stride, and that's easy for him. Great score, a couple of great passes there.
It's a 5th point in a game and a half for Killian Spillane, having been brought into the Kerry attack for that brilliant drawn game with Donegal at Croke Park. Here's Pádraig Harnan. His father Liam was such a stalwart for Meath over the years.
1-7, thank you.
O'Sullivan, brilliant ball, finds Shane Walsh. Walsh onto his left foot, and Shane Walsh has put that one over the bar. He's proving a real handful inside for the Meath men. That's his fourth.
Moments ago, some good football, some good attacking play from Kerry. This Meath trying great pass across by Killian O'Sullivan, and then Shane Walsh shows brilliant composure and skill level there to manufacture space on his left foot, and he taps it over.
So Shane Ryan with the Kerry kick out. Just over a minute and a half remaining. Down towards Moore. Battered down by Harnan. Working Meath again. Carrying it was McMahon. On to Ethan Devine, and Meath made that one look pretty easy. Devine with his first point and his third of the championship this year.
He came from an excellent breakdown in the middle of the field. That man, Brian McMahon's there to pick it up, makes the right decision, puts it to Devine attacking the goals, and he just calmly slots it over.
So some thinking for Shane Ryan to do again here. Might be a bit easier in the second half when he's got a breeze behind him. That's cleverly done by Gavin White.
You can't switch off like that.
All the way back to the goalkeeper it goes. Into the final minute. Down towards Darren Moynihan, and his shoulder was Crowley. Turned away from the danger pretty well there. Is there time for Kerry to manufacture another scoring opportunity? Or Buglia. Well, there's the half-time whistle, and what a half it's been. We've had 21 scores, a couple of goals, and certainly plenty for Kerry to think about, but they're well placed, they're leading, and things in Castlebar going their way as well. But we've a real game on our hands. Let's hope for more of the same in the second half. 35 minutes in Navan. It's Meath 1-9, Kerry 1-10.
It is important for me because they'll want to go away from this campaign this year with real positive feeling, and no doubt that first half has added to it because they've played very well at times.
They've won the throw-in. They look to move forward again through Brian Menton. Here's Harnan. McMahon delivering a ball into Shane Walsh, who had a fine first half, scoring 4 points. And the ball again, trying to clip one across. There's a real zip to the surface, a lot of rain in the area.
We've got one more break. Yeah.
This is Thomas O'Reilly. And move inside Shawnee O'Shea. And here's Menton again. 18 years since Meath last beat Kerry in a championship match, and what a memorable day that was when they hammered the defending All-Ireland champions by 15 points in a semi-final at Croke Park. Meath searching for the equalising score. McMahon might provide it, but he puts it on to Shane Walsh, who curls it in from the right-hand side. That's his third from play. He is really on form.
You can see the confidence just going in on each possession there. Never in doubt. Good play by McMahon to move the ball quickly to him. But poor defending to give Walsh, on his stronger foot, that much space, 25 yards from goal.
In the 21 star for the county. He is leading the line expertly this evening. Or level again. Stephen O'Brien. Seamus Lavin trying to give chase. It's not easily done when O'Brien is in full flow. Another brilliant ball won out in front by Killian Spillane. And he has put that straight across the face of goal. Missed by Menton. But he had allies alongside him in Ethan Devine. And now Brennan. Starting very deep in his own half is Killian O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan was caught late and he's gone down. The referee spotted it.
It's important that Killian O'Sullivan gets on this ball from Meath. He's such a dynamic runner. There he carries it, knows exactly he's going to move it off, and Moynihan just couldn't pull out of the challenge. It's a free, but nothing malicious in it.
In fairness to O'Sullivan, didn't make an awful lot of it. Straight back to his feet. Back we go with Brennan. And now his fullback, Conor McGill, who had a difficult first half, particularly when Paul Ganey was taking him on. McMahon, another speed merchant in this Meath attack. Down on top of Walsh again. Defending off Foley.
Looking at 17 minutes for the tour. That's for your interviews and everything. That's without the break. So 17 talk time basically.
The Meath medical staff have been overworked at the moment.
They got us off as
Sean
well.
O'Shea at the other end, meanwhile.
17 talk time.
Ganey, he's got the wrong side of McGill, but there was a push on the back of the Meath fullback.
So the referee and judge Paul Ganey to have a push him down the other end. It looked like Thomas O'Reilly felt that he would have been pushed, and many of the Meath supporters here around us saw something in that should have been a free for Meath.
And as he continues to receive attention, play continues. And the referee wants to go out and have a closer look at this. Make sure it's not a head injury, which will have to be dealt with. And Thomas O'Reilly, the Wolf Tones man, was brought back into the side this evening. And he and Shane Walsh have really utilised the width of this pitch very well, making darting runs, staying out of the way of their defenders as Kerry prepared to bring Tommy Walsh in.
Tommy Walsh with that breeze at your back, he's a great asset to have there. Maybe if he goes into the full forward line there with his size and ball winning ability, and maybe Kerry can replicate what Meath have been able to do with Shane Walsh in that first half.
Kevin Crowley coming off. It's an interesting change. We'll wait to see exactly where Tommy Walsh lines out. Struggled to get game time in this year's championship, just his second appearance, both coming off the bench. Here's Gavin McCoy. Brian Menton. Shane Gallagher. He will be very closely watched by Darragh Moynihan. Kerry have not started this second half impressively.
No, we were expecting much more intensity, and maybe that's the response Peter Keane is looking for by bringing Tommy Walsh in there. Meath have been able to move the ball from their goalkeeper out pretty efficiently in these early stages, and if anything, they're gaining more confidence, and the Meath supporters are reacting to it as well. And it's from this Meath team, you think that this is an opportunity for them to really test themselves with nothing to lose, looking forward to a Division 1 campaign against all these teams again.
And the goalkeeper Marcus Brennan is certainly getting plenty of touches. Here's Shane Gallagher. Tommy Walsh has gone into play defence, which is an odd one. Right now he's up against Killian O'Sullivan, and now he's been told by Peter Keane to get further forward. And here's his doppelganger, Killian O'Sullivan. Killian Spillane, rather. Here's O'Brien. Tommy Walsh on the ball now. Stephen O'Brien again. Bounces straight back to his feet. This is Adrian Spillane. On that far side, it's Gavin White. Ganey. Out to Tommy Walsh. Spillane and White's involved once more. And out it comes to Tom O'Sullivan. Meath with 14 men deep inside their own half.
The passage of play too is that this Kerry attack didn't look as menacing without David Clifford. Paul Gainey goes there, he had no real help, couldn't really manufacture a shooting opportunity for himself.
Here's Shawnee O'Shea heading towards goal, and Shawnee O'Shea makes no mistake.
Kerry.
Well, Kerry needed a score. They had not been going well, and their young centre forward pointing the way.
The two young stars, one is missing, David Clifford and Sean O'Shea. Excellent play by him again. Comes out on the ball, goes and makes something happen, takes it on the turn, and has nothing else in his mind once he's racing through there than to smash it into the roof of the net. Great goal.
I've turned to the young man so many times this season, and he usually delivers. Already won a Singleton Cup medal this year, a Munster Championship medal, and that is his first championship goal. Scored his 50th point in championship football for Kerry earlier this evening. And Meath had to come back at Kerry again. That's a cracking delivery to O'Reilly. Now Walsh trying to get away from Jason Foley. And he's emerged into a little bit of space, and he's dragged down by Gavin White. And the referee's got a big call here. This could be the end of Gavin White's evening.
Yeah, brilliant play initially by Shane Welch. And on first look there, that looked like a black card offence. It looks like he wraps the two hands around and takes him to ground. But really, really good play by Meath. Thomas O'Reilly passed it to Walsh, and he shows the considerable strength he has. And Kerry issues the black card, and I think that's the correct decision.
So Gavin White is done.
He's got a radio open.
Another change required by the Kerry management team. And again, further evidence, Billy Joe, of the result of Meath running directly at these Kerry defenders.
Yeah, never doubt. Correct decision there. He wraps in two arms around and ends up taking him all the way to the ground. It's more like a rugby tackle than a Gaelic tackle. He can have no issues with that black card.
And we saw it in the Kerry Donegal game. He had an opportunity to let go, which he chose not to take. So Shane Walsh looking for his 6th point. Over in Castlebar, Donegal has scored a penalty to make it a 3-point game. So both of these games still very much in the mix. And none of the top 3 in the table, Kerry, Donegal,
8, 7,
and
6,
now I guarantee
5
their
on red,
place in the last
4,
4. There was the
3,
penalty from Murphy.
2,
Struck brilliantly as you would
1,
expect.
block.
Meath winning the kick out here. Regardless of whether or not there's a place in the semi-final at stake for them, this would be a famous night for me if they could do it. That was a poor piece of control though from Darragh Campion. Shawnee O'Shea sees O'Brien in field. Hit by Kieran O'Sullivan. And the two men from Clonmara continue to combine. Walsh, towering win in the air. That's what he's been brought in for. And it's a free in for Kerry.
Exactly. That's one of his great strengths. Great ball winner. Big, strong hands. Gets up there, gets out in front. Nothing Conor McGill can do to punch that ball away. And he's wrapped up there. Definite foul. Really good play by Tommy Walsh. Exactly what Kerry needed.
And Kerry have replaced Gavin White with one of the most experienced players in their panel, Shane Enright. 8 years on from his championship debut. Meath also making a change. Gavin McCoy has been withdrawn and Ross Ryan comes in. Ryan comes in to make his championship debut. So a big evening for him. It's not really the right side for a right-footed free taker, but it down little phase Shawnee O'Shea too much. Couldn't get enough bend on it.
And with the wind, he tries to keep it as straight as he possibly can, and it just never came back around with the wind blowing it to that right-hand side. And that's another thing he missed from David Clifford.
22 from 9.
Free from the right-hand side with his left foot. And probably, maybe even Sean O'Shea does not practice that many frees on that side of the field.
Jack Sherwood coming into the Kerry midfield in place of Adrian Spillane. So changes a foot. That's one down the top of Manton, cleanly fetched by him. Delivered early to Walsh. That time there, his man marker Jason Foley had the measure of him. It looked like it was touched on the ground by Foley, and the referee agrees.
Foley has the ball, it goes to ground, and loses control there and touches as he's trying to get it away. A really good spot by the referee for the play.
Thomas O'Reilly out to Cillian O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan looking for an option. And one of the options is always to drop the shoulder and try and go beyond his man. First touch since coming in for young Ross Ryan. Trying to get away from Stephen O'Brien. And O'Brien refusing to give up on him. Here's O'Sullivan. And towards McMahon. Harlan now. This is a proper championship foul. Wow. Just bumped as he tried to find a player in support. It's very congested over there. And Kerry come away with it. Gaining. Moran's bowling. He's a required second half, David Moran. Finds Sonny Walsh's club mate. Walsh has been manhandled by Conor McGill. Coming into the attack was Bruno Bugli. Still no whistle. The referee letting an awful lot go at the moment, and the crowd are loving it.
Whatever about the challenges there on Sherwood, I think Moran was fouled in that build-up there and probably suffered at the fact that he's such a big, strong man.
And Sherwood and Moran had claims for a foul there. Here's Campion. O'Reilly, back out it goes, and Kerry will win this ball.
Similarly, Derek Campion could have had a case there maybe for a free, so maybe these things even themselves up over the course of 70 minutes.
Inlet. Shawnee O'Shea. Back out it goes to Moynihan. Two between them here, three between them in Castlebar. Absolutely nothing is decided as yet. That's O'Bugli. Pulling onto it, trying to deliver a Kerry score was Sherwood, but got that all right.
It really was an opportunity for him to take that with his right foot and try and flip it over there, but turned onto his stronger foot and tried to spin it. And a lack of composure really there from Jack Sherwood, a player with a lot of experience.
So we are heading towards the 50th minute here at Park Talchin. Let's go pitch side and get the thoughts of Marty Clark.
Yeah, the crowd are getting really involved here. This is a proper championship match, as you mentioned, Dave, and Tommy Walsh coming on is an interesting one. He's a man that the Kerry fans are willing well. He's had his injury trouble. He's a guy I know well from playing Australian rules, and he's kind of a plan B for Kerry. Put the high ball in. He's won a couple of options there, but David Clifford has been motionless on the Kerry bench. Other guys have been getting up, doing their warm-up routine. Clifford hasn't moved, so it'll be very interesting to see will he play any part in this game and moving forward for Kerry in the championship.
Thanks, Marty. And with Adrian Spillane having been withdrawn, there's a further option out the field as well for Tommy Walsh. If he drops deeper, James Conlon has come in for Thomas O'Reilly. He was a real star in the early ranks of the Leinster Championship for Meath. He's such a bright future, and if he starts running at the Kerry defence, that's another question for them to answer.
I think it's been very positive for Meath today, and that the question mark I had coming into this game was, what is the forward talent, the young talent in Meath? What is it like? Can it develop? Can they go on to be a Division 1 club over the next 3 or 4 years? And I think that they can, because you've seen positive contributions from Walsh and O'Reilly and Campion, and now Conlon has an opportunity.
It's around this time in the game where the Meath challenge really started to falter against both Donegal and Mayo. Can they keep it going for the duration this time around. Here's Enright for Moran. Murphy across to Killian Spillane. Information that Stephen O'Brien received a black card a few moments ago. Here's Paul Murphy. Murphy inside to Moran. Moran outside of the right boot. This would be a raking score. Oh, that's a glorious hit from David Moran. We know it's in his locker, and he's also capable of producing it when it matters most.
He has 24 possessions in this game, and that is probably his most effective. What skill level he has. You've seen him spin passes with the outside of his boot, and that time there, a brilliant shot. He's such a skillful footballer.
The lead is 3. Castlebar, Donegal reduced the arrears to a single point. So Stephen O'Brien replaced by Jonathan Lyon. That's a foul on Seamus Lavin. The referee's attention has been drawn to something that was happening off the ball by his linesman on this far side. I'm not sure what information is delivered in, but it's concerning Thomas McGovern, and he receives a black card. The third of this second half. Does his side still believe they can cause an upset here? Marcus Brennan, their goalkeeper, always heading towards the Kerry half. Campion tugging his jersey.
As you mentioned, Dave, the last couple of games, Meath have struggled in the last 15 minutes of these games. You can be sure that Andy McAtee will have been touching on that point, labouring that point these last couple of weeks in training, that they've got to continue and play for the full 75 minutes. And that's something in their development that they're going to have to learn to be able to do, and it's a real opportunity here to push this game to the later stages.
It was initially acknowledged by Andy McAtee in the build-up, said he wasn't sure whether it was mental or physical. Meath trying to get it through the heart of the Kerry defence. No foul there. Conor Kyogan, I think, was looking for a free. Niall Kane has come in for his championship debut to replace Thomas McGovern with black card. Here's Paul Kane. Plenty of space opening up ahead of him. He might opt just to take his point, and that's exactly what he does. And the lead is 4. Kerry starting to stretch away.
Played 1-2 out the field and finds himself running into acres of space, shows the composure, makes the right decision. Thought about maybe working for a goal, but that pushes Kerry into a 4-point lead, and I think that's the right decision.
So now Kane from the Simonstown Gales club comes in. Big moment for him. And some treatment for the cornerback, Shane Gallagher. Here's David Clifford, who has barely moved since he's arrived in Park Telchin. Kicked the odd ball in the warm-up, that was the height of it, and he does not look like he'll play any part in tonight's game. And that's a big hit by Tommy Walsh and Seamus Lavin. Maybe been awkward, a bit clumsy perhaps. I'm not sure there was much malice in it. We'll have another look at that.
Initially it looked like just that Lavin turns into Tommy Walsh as he's standing there with his arms out. It's not as if Walsh, I think initially see Lavin there move to his right quickly, and Tommy Walsh trying to keep it down chest height. I think that's a yellow card, and it's the right decision. I don't think Tommy Walsh in any stage there, he kept his arm lower. That doesn't ensure there's no head contact.
McGill's ball forward. Good take. Under pressure from Dara Campion. Needs an option though. Really good close control from Campion, and then he's fouled. He's a one for the future as well. A plethora of young Meath forwards really putting their hands up.
His composure throughout this game has been very, very impressive. Even there, his ball control earlier on to score the goal, and in earlier stage he flicked the ball backwards into space for himself. Really, really good awareness of where he is on the football pitch.
Tommy wants it. And he has it. Into the final quarter of an hour. Kerry still with some work to do, but looking comfortable at the moment. Well, that was a tired-looking tackle from Brian McMahon as Sherwood left him for dead. Spillane. Well over 12 minutes now since Meath last registered a score. Kerry have taken control. And their experience at the Super 8 level and maybe deeper resources on the bench perhaps starting to tell that that's another pull wide from them. That's their 7th.
Yeah, Darren Moynihan there will be disappointed. He had an opportunity there in a decent position.
The proud Kerry man watching on. Of course, lives around this part of the world, Meath. He's watching his native county edge closer to an All-Ireland semi-final. One step further than they were last year. That's broken favourably for Kerry and Sherwood, who's had an impact since coming in. A lot of space for Tom O'Sullivan, who's drifted forward. That's Ryan trying to hold on to him. O'Sullivan does get the shot away, but hooks it across goal. And that's an 8th Kerry wide.
Thomas O'Sullivan had an opportunity to play it out to his right there, but as he worked back across goal, ran away from support, and had no other option but to shoot.
O'Sullivan. He's been on the fringes at times in the second half. Very deep now in an attempt to get involved, but no one really running off him. He's picked on a nice ball there. Campion. Mayo now leading by 3 in Castlebar. Here's Campion. McMahon heading for goal, and McMahon puts that one over the bar. And it's a 3-point game again. His 2nd.
Excellent combination there by two of Meath's most skillful footballers. Campion again shows the composure, finds the right pass. McMahon just knows he's enough room to get that shot away in his left foot. Really, really good football again.
Meath got a big finish in them. And Kerry keep them at arm's length. As long as Kerry remain in front, events in Castlebar are an irrelevance when it comes to what the Munster champions need to get done. O'Sullivan, nice ball to Moynihan. Sweeping passes with Tommy Walsh. Moynihan wriggling beyond his man, fouled for Shane Gallagher.
Yeah, Moynihan then shown that ball carrying ability that he has. And Shane Gallagher, you know, probably has too much from there, but an opportunity now for Sean O'Shea.
Bring his personal tally to 1-5. And you feel Meath will need at least 1 goal if they're to properly rattle Kerry's cage heading into the final stages.
Against the wind, they haven't been able to get that ball into the square where they were dangerous in the first half and haven't really created a goal-scoring chance. And probably the only way they'll be able to do it is some of those combinations they were able to put together already, where they'll be moving the ball through the hands, like Campion and McMahon did on that last goal.
Tommy Walsh tracking back, that's a foul. Tommy Walsh certainly needs to mind himself, he's already on a yellow card. Certainly brought a halt to that Meath gallop. That's another foul, this time by Shawnee O'Shea. 2 Kerry forwards back in defensive roles.
Not a whole lot in that, really, just hands around the shoulder there as Kane goes to ground, and it's a difficult free here for Killian O'Sullivan.
Well, to say this is a low percentage effort is probably an understatement, but he's a skillful operator, Killian O'Sullivan, and he certainly has no lack of confidence. Let's steal a couple of metres, and he has struck it pretty well. Unfortunate, inches away from putting that over the bar.
Good effort. I think he did steal a couple of metres, as you said there, David, but probably if Meath are going to get back to that, it's a score they probably need it, and I think you're right, they're going to have to create that goal-scoring chance if they're going to be able to peg back this deficit.
Thomas Sullivan almost seems to be acting as a spare man for Kerry at the moment. Moynihan couldn't get that ball inside, and it was a rash call maybe from Conor McGill to bat it away.
I think there he had an opportunity to catch it and move the ball up the field, and it's glanced off his hands and gone out for a 45. And with Sean O'Shea, or with David Moore, I'm presuming Sean O'Shea, even at its wrong angle here, he's got such range from the ground with his right boot that it could cost him a score.
And the wind favouring Kerry as well. Andy McEntee won't want a side to finish 0-3 in their return to the All-Ireland stages. But they have certainly been competitive in every game they've played.
Well, I think that's even as the Super 8 has gone on, they've performed even better in this game today, particularly from a forward point of view. They've looked much sharper, created much more scoring opportunities today than they did in some of the two other Super 8 games. And that's a positive for him to take away from today, whatever happens.
Sean O'Shea looking to cut across this, has backed up a leg. You cannot hit it any better than that. It's a sumptuous strike off one of the best young talents in the country.
Yeah, we knew he had him in his locker, but every time you still see him execute that skill, it's always impressive. Wrong side, the way he can change his kicking technique, instead of curling it in, he hits it on the laces and just hits it straight. Really, really high skill level.
1-6 for him today. Murphy, Kerry now 5 in front. Rifle ball in by Moore for Paul Gainey. McMahon's up against him. Lovely close control from Gainey. And he was looking for someone to tap it over. In the end, it was fisted over the bar by Killian Spillane.
I think he initially intended that ball to be popped it up for Tommy Rhodes to get up there and slap it down, but Killian Spillane shows the awareness.
20 for 10.
Gainey pops it up in the air when he hoped. And Killian Spillane coming in and punches it over. Clever play.
And here's a real warrior of Meath football. Mickey Burke, 14 years since his championship debut. The man from Longwood coming in for what might be his final appearance in the Meath jersey. 33 years of age now. He's much loved around these parts. He's had a fine career with the Royal County.
Definitely describe him as a cult hero and a very physical and player that and if he can hit a few big hits in these latter stages, it'll really get the crowd going.
Over in Mayo, it is the hosts leading by just 2 points. That one is certainly in the melting pot at the moment. And Navan will probably need a Meath goal to get into a similar situation. Not enough meat on that ball to find its way through to young Colin. It was Foley that gathered it. There's Bruno Bugli. It looked like he fouled the ball on his way through, and Meath can bring it away. Campion. Killian O'Sullivan. Shrugs off one tackle. Finds Menton, and Menton caresses that ball over the bar.
Menton's always a scoring threat on the middle of the field. Usually comes forward, it's dangerous for goals as well. Finds himself in the attacking area and shows a really good composure. Taps it over.
Sean O'Shea, real urgency from him, finds Murphy. Mickey Burke can't get close to him, and Murphy had far more time than he realised. This is how things stand at the moment in Group 1. Kerry will be going through as group winners, and it'll be Mayo that will live to fight another day, unless Donegal can turn it around. Ross Ryan
24-11 Meath.
finds the onrushing Seamus Lavin. Now Campion. No control from him. Into the last 5 minutes. That's ahead of Gainey. It's a really good ball. As the Meath legs tire, and the likes of Gainey is now starting to find plenty of space. Tommy Walsh back to Shoney O'Shea. And that's another one for him.
Really well scored again. Haley puts it in a position for Tommy Walsh to win. He lays it off, and who's that man but Shoney O'Shea? We talk about his skill level all the time, but his work rate is absolutely unbelievable, and he's there on the end of it to tap it over.
Sean Tobin comes in for Brian McMahon. Very experienced operator in this Meath side. It's a real blend of youth and experience that Andy McEntee is trying to combine at the moment. It looks like they'll limit on the losing side tonight, but he'll take an awful lot from 2019, having been crestfallen with the manner in which they exited the championship against Tyrone at this venue a year ago. And the Kerry attack, sure, and not just David Clifford, but a fully fit James O'Donoghue as well, Billy Joe, and the likes of Killian Spillane and Shawnee O'Shea, two very young men, 110 between them tonight. They have really stood up.
I think this is evidence of that conveyor belt of minor All-Ireland wins they've had. I know, was it 5 in a row? And you see these players come up with their skill levels.
24-15 about that.
And I think it's very competitive area in that full forward line for Kerry. And they're very lucky that James O'Donoghue, a player who's we all know has exceptional talent, suffering badly from injuries, and it's really frustrating for him. But Killian O'Sullivan Killian Spillane has really taken his opportunity in that full forward line.
Killian O'Sullivan still giving it every ounce of energy he has left. It's been an energy something even pretty humid. Killian Spillane after a brilliant game. Again, 3 points for play in each of his 2 appearances in the green and gold of Kerry. He's replaced by Jack Barry. And Spillane getting a rapturous ovation from the many Kerry fans that have made the trip to Navan tonight.
Deservedly so. I think Jack Barry in the middle of the field. I think Peter Keane will be thinking about really closing this game down, having that physical presence around the middle, dominate possession, and try and really pin Meath in for these last couple of minutes.
Tom O'Sullivan. There it goes to Jonathan Lyne. Another miscue, but the referee was playing an advantage.
Hello.
And in years gone by, we had a couple of weeks to digest the All-Ireland quarterfinals, Billy Joe, and analyse what was to come. But it's a bumper weekend next weekend. Both semi-finals will be live on Sky Sports. And we are now pretty certain that Kerry will be among the 4 that will be.
That takes you down to 14
in
editorial.
a week's time. 6 additional minutes. But there's no doubt they have questions to answer, Billy Joe, heading into their All-Ireland semi-final against either Dublin or Tyrone, because Meath have caused all sorts of problems for them at times tonight.
You see passages of play where Kerry look irresistible, long foot pass and moving the ball into space, creating scores, and there are other times then where they just look so vulnerable on their own kick out they don't win enough, and then those opening half on their full back line they look so indecisive, and until they move Paul Murphy back there into the sweeper role, they really look vulnerable. And I think when they go to Croke Park and play better teams, I think Peter King's going to have to look at designating somebody to help out that full back line for practically the full 70 minutes for him.
Shawnee O'Shea just further underlying his quality by kicking that free with his left foot. Speaking of Paul Murphy, there he is, the right man in the right place. And we're into the final minute. And Kerry can just start to breathe a bit easier now. They have to take care of their side of business, and they're doing exactly that. Tommy Walsh. It's a little awkward there. That's another poor wide. They're into double figures now, Kerry. Certainly a work on for their manager, Peter Keane. This is the latest for Castlebar. Donegal still scrapping, but they are in a really big hole now. They're playing 7 additional minutes over at McGill Park, 6 here in Navan. Ryan with a ball forward towards O'Sullivan. Gets away from Tom O'Sullivan. Still full of running, Killian O'Sullivan. And that is a tidy finish of the instant, but he's just pulled it wide. It's 3 wides tonight for him.
Great play initially. He was fouled out by the sideline, but shows that ball carrying ability that he has to burst into an open piece of ground, and unfortunately he couldn't. The finish did not match the run.
Sherwood has had an impressive cameo tonight. Here's Jason Fowler. 4 in front.
You see there, Foley driving out that, yeah, definite free, pull-back, cynical foul, and another opportunity for Kerry to recycle and take some more time off the clock.
And certainly in the final quarter of these games, Meath have looked like a side who are playing at this level, at this stage of the All-Ireland Series for the first time in quite a number of years. And I guess it'll stand to them next year, but in terms of their conditioning, they have a bit to go.
They do, and a Division 1 league campaign is a really good indicator of that. You play a lot of games in bad conditions, playing good oppositions, going away to places like Kerry or Tyrone and Dublin, obviously, and they'll learn from that. And what I think Meath will have to add to this is that they've shown that they've many young players that have potential. But you see the impact that the Kerry subs have had in this end of this game. Meath are going to have to get to a position where they feel comfortable bringing subs in late in stages and their level not to drop off.
Tommy Walsh. Back out it goes to Sherwood. Prino Bugli. Time to steady himself before pulling the trigger, which he pulled pretty effectively. 1-1 for the wing-back.
Yeah, again, Sherwood and Buglia, who's attacked well in this game, finds himself in a bit of space, shows that composure, and a nice controlled right-footed strike.
Indeed, Shane Walsh has come. He's gone out of the game when the service and possession has dried up for Meath further out the field. Better for Mickey Burke. Tobin. This is a flowing Meath move. Here's Darragh Campion. And he's been pulled back by Bugli.
The clock there, definitely foul. Good play by Campion again to take the ball into the tackle, lifted over the tackler, and he's pulled back.
Another effort not taken by Killian O'Sullivan. Could have left with a handful of points tonight. Just hasn't been his night when it comes to hitting the target, but he's been hugely effective in other ways.
Corey Carnan there diving on it, trying to get a punch on it. Sometimes in those situations when you have a lead, maybe Shane Ryan would have been better advised at letting that one go over the bar.
Sherwood, we've seen a lot of ball. Of options, he might go alone. Finds Tommy Walsh. Another poor finish from him. Just doesn't look comfortable, Tommy Walsh, at times. It's been a significant readjustment, hasn't it, for him coming back from the AFL?
It must be difficult to recondition your body to get used to kicking the round ball again. On those last two left-footed strikes he had, it didn't look like a smooth technique. He'll be hoping he gets an opportunity on a stronger right foot. A free in for the hosts. He's way into the final minute of what was an absorbing game for an awful lot of the evening. But in the end, Kerry's superior quality, just seeing them edge away. Again, I think Kerry will look back on this game and they'll see that they were tested for the full 75 minutes. It's a good learning opportunity for many of their young players that you can't take anything for granted in this later stage of the championship, even if you are playing a team from Division 2. From Meath's point of view, I think there's so many positives to take away from this game and their whole season in general. That's Meath wide off the attempt from Tobin. Into the final few seconds. Kerry will have an 8-day turnaround, which is a lot easier than the situation faced by either Dublin or Tyrone tomorrow, one of which will be back out 6 days later.
It's a facile victory in the end, but Kerry will know they were in a battle tonight. They were forced to work very hard by a Meath team that showed plenty of spirit and character despite having no chance of advancing to the All-Ireland semi-finals. They kept with the Munster champions for much of this game, but in the end it is Peter Keane's side.
It's long come by 3:07 break, please.
They've gone through the Super 8s phase unbeaten, thanks in the main to that young man in your picture, Shawnee O'Shea. 1-8 from him, and he has now scored 132 in this year's championship. Tommy Welch also coming in for a little cameo. But it's Kerry who advance on a comfortable scoreline in the end here in Park Tailteann. It is finished Meath a goal and 13 points, Kerry